All right. Good morning, everybody. It's about 8 o'clock on Sunday the 10th. I woke up this morning. I wanted to do a video all week and didn't get around to getting to it. Um, and I woke up this morning. It was like I got to do it. So I just ran in here to the office, set everything up, wrote some notes down here, and just here to kind of share with some of you. And I'm going to record this and put it out on the podcast as well because I haven't done one in a while. Just so everybody understands, my computer took a crap. I had a couple of recordings already in the can, ready to go out, and I am not able to recover those. So I'm going to kind of go over what I went over in those interviews. And I'm going to, kind of go over some of the important high points of what we have on here. The first thing I can't stress enough is as of today, we have 21 days till the applications are due for the Voice of Democracy and Patriots Pen. This is imperative if you want to become all state and all American. There is no buyout. You have to have a participant for each one of them. You don't have to have 10 participants. You don't have to have 20. You don't have to have a school participate. You need one for each level. You need one high school kid and you need one middle school. That's it. It can be a relative of a member. It can be your kid. It can be anybody as long as there is an application that comes in for the Voice of Democracy and Patriots Pen. It's a requirement. There used to be, you used to be able to buy it out and everything like that. I'm going to play a little video. Those of you watching on YouTube, but some of you will hear it as well. This is actually from the state commander and his push for the Voice of Democracy and Patriots Pen. We can hear it straight from the commander in chief.
Attention all VFW posts and auxiliaries. With the 75th anniversary of the VFW Voice of Democracy Scholarship Competition upon us, the time is now to breathe new life into this important program. Our nation's youth deserve it. The times of simply reaching out to the school to get the kids involved are behind us. There are new ways to reach out to the students, parents, and the education community to make them aware of the amazing opportunity we offer. More than $2 million in college scholarships. Please, I challenge you to evolve your approach to outreach. Post about the program to your social media sites. Share the information to online community forums and discussion boards. And when you're talking about the program in general, the time is now to let everyone know that awards are available at the post, the district, and the department level, with even bigger money awarded at the national level. Again, the time is now. Really, the deadline for applying is October 31st. So get out there and get after it.
All right, so I wanted to share that. I didn't even open this conversation right. My name is Walt Hartnett. I'm the host of the Pennsylvania VFW podcast. Coming to you, this is kind of an October brief update that we wanted to share. About what's going on. Let me pause this because otherwise it'll keep running. The next thing I wanted to talk about, besides Voice of Democracy and Patriots Pen, which is so important, guys. I mean, we talk about community and getting out there. The best way to do it is through our programs, and through this program, I think, is a very important piece of it. So besides that, so that's 21 days away, 81 days away till the end of the year. All right, 81 days till the end of 2021. The reason why it's significant in VFW world is contest number 1 ends on December 31st. If you're 100% and you have 15 bodies who are new or reinstated members by December 31st, and you're 100% plus 1, which means any percentage over 100%, then it's an $850 check that comes to your post. And it's, I believe, a $100 gift certificate you get as well. So that helps all of your funds. I mean, we're always struggling, to have these monies when everybody's struggling with what the post can give out. The state, the department is giving out $850. I want John Getz's hand to hurt because of how many checks he has to write. I want to break his hand. That's what I want to do. I want him to cramp up because he's signing so many checks. But I can only do that if the posts jump up. And that means realizing you got 81 days to meet this requirement. Read the membership book. Read what all those contests are, and be a part of it. There's free money sitting out there that you can help your post and can help you for next year, can help you with your membership. If you use $850 to pay for the members who can't afford it for whatever reason due to COVID, out of work, whatever it is, buy their memberships, and you're going to get the money back anyway. It's not a loss. It's zero. You've won the contest if you get them back in. It's just a different way of thinking about it. I want everybody to kind of take part in these. I think being all American, all state is very important, but also there are other contests that are in the book that are equally as important and that can really show you and can show the state, hey, I've already done it. I'm already done. And that way you don't have to worry about 100% anymore. Guess what? You're sitting there on the rest. Last year was great. I was 100%, I think, by this time last year. And I didn't have to worry about membership anymore. All I was then was striving for all American. Every person I put in was just getting me a higher percentage to make sure that I was at that all-American tier that I was wanted to be for the end of the year to get the cap that I'm wearing now. And my members understood it. I was clear about our intentions. I made it as much of their intention as it was mine. I may be wearing the hat, but we're getting them jackets. We got jackets for every one of our members who wanted a jacket for all-American. So there's ways to incentivize your membership, and you just got to be creative. You have to want to do it. Again, 81 days from today, till the end of the year, and that's when you have to have that 100% plus one. Plus, you have to have 15 of those 100% have to be new or reinstated members. If you have any questions, reach out to us. I'll be monitoring these posts. If you have any questions directly, I would love to help you out, and I can talk you through all that stuff as well. Another contest is going on right now. The National Commander-in-Chief put out the October. Shoot, I don't even think I pulled it up. But it's all the fun thing about all this stuff, guys. It's on Facebook. It's not like it's hidden from us. It's not like it's something that we can't we can't see. Let me see if we put it on our state page. I believe we did before I pull it up. The state page is doing good. I mean, I'm adding some stuff, but I will give credit where credit is due. And our admin up there, Corey, right? Yeah. Doing a great job on adding all this stuff on here, and we're getting a lot of stuff. So here, let me just share this page so you guys can start to see this as well. So share this page, share screen, Chrome tab. There we go. Boom. All right. So right here, let me go back and make sure, because this is my first time using a lot of this stuff. So I want to, no, see, that's not big enough. There. That's the way I want it. I want it to be a little bigger for you guys. I can be smaller. All right. So right here, Commander-in-Chief Fitz Mullock has issued a challenge to all VFW posts for the month of October 2021. Use the tricks of recruiting intention to earn the treat of $1,000 stipend for your post. $1,000 a stipend just means they're going to give you a check. That's all it means, guys. The check's going to come down to you. It'll probably be direct deposited into your account. If you have the direct deposit set up with National. So what it is they're looking at the highest increase in total membership percentage between October 1st and October 31st. You'll receive $1,000 deposited in your account. So new members, reinstated members, lapsed members, just collect your dues from members who are coming up for renewal. All of this helps you get that $1,000. It's only one per division. Okay, so if you don't know what division you're in, it's pretty easy to see when you log in for commanders and quartermasters. I know I can see it, see what division you're in, and see where you're at. And there's a tracker on it as well. There's a tracker that tells you where you're at division-wise as far as the Commander-in-Chief's competition. I'm in Division 7. I'm leading it right now for my division. But look, I want some competition. If some people want to step up and throw some people in and have a higher percentage, bring it. I encourage it. I look forward to it. I want to have, I want all of the Pennsylvanias, I want every one of the divisions to be won by a Pennsylvania VFW, even if it's not mine. I want to show that we're leading the way. We're taking these things seriously. We're paying attention to the contests, and get started with it. That's the biggest thing. We can't win them if we don't know what's going on. And there's a lot of stuff coming out on social media. I know my district commander is great about putting out, this stuff, sharing it out, because I guess he's getting it from the department. So he's just forwarding it to all the post commanders. But you have to be paying attention, guys. You have to be looking at what's going on and motivate those in your organization. It's important to show what we can do, and these are the small things that happen. So I'll show you that in a minute here on the screen. But here, that's the one thing. While I'm on this screen, I wanted to show you the School of Instructions. So this is the important one that I want to put out to everybody. The electronic sessions on Zoom for the School of Membership, Recruiting, and Instruction. The reason why this is important, if you attend one of these, it's automatically 60 points for your post when it comes to being the all-state team. All right. John Ott, head of the membership, and his whole crew. He's got about, I think, 3 sub co-chairs, and then he has a bunch of national certified recruiters, CNRs. And they're all going to be doing these trainings. January 8th, 22nd, February 5th, February 19th, March 5th, March 19th. It's all on Zoom. You can email John. He has his email address here, membership@vfwpaheadquarters.org. Email him, tell him you want to be a participant. He'll send you the link. So that way you'll have the Zoom link. Look, if you guys don't know how to use Zoom, ask somebody. The whole world had to start using Zoom for their jobs. The whole world had to start getting, acclimated to doing things online. So there was a big, push for everybody to learn how to do these things. And I love that the VFW is using it, and the VFW is making it a part of our curriculum to help us get on Zoom and to give this instruction and give some of these classes. Just attend. You may think you know everything about membership. Great. You're a membership, God. You got it. You know how to recruit better than anybody else. Come on the class and teach us something then. I would love it if you were better at me the membership, and you can come in and teach me something about membership. Please. There will be an open forum. John will open it up. He will let everybody talk. I did one of these schools of instructions at the North Penn VFW. It was face-to-face here in District 16. It was early on. I think it was in August or September. And I went and attended. And I learned more given the class than I probably taught because we had some really good people in there. And the thing, like, I can't talk enough about, our VFW Facebook page. And there's a lot of good stuff we're doing as well. You see this picture, commander holding a baby while a new member signs up. That's a great story. I encourage you to get on there. That's what the video I just showed you. Membership Mondays. So National has a Zoom email meeting I think the first Monday of the month, or maybe the second Monday, because I guess it's the 11th. It has to be the second Monday. I put the whole schedule up here. So it's happening the Monday, the 11th. I don't know. It's weird because it's December 6th. So it's either the first or second. I don't know how they run it, but keep an eye out for this stuff. This one is they're going to go into detail about the national membership program, FY 21-22 national membership program. That's important stuff. It's important stuff that we're going to be getting shared. All right. What do I want to show you? I think there's another school of instruction happening this weekend, right? Oh, no. All right. So there we go. There's 2 that's happening Halloween weekend. So again, in about 20 something days, the Hickory VFW in District 28 and the Raymond Rickler VFW 661 in District 15. Those are 2 school of instructions happening by the end of the month. So if you don't want to do the Zoom one, and these are close to you, these are, half an hour away, and you can go and get some comradeship and go 9 o'clock to noon and go hang out with John and whoever else is going to be running these classes. Attend. It's simple. They're making it easy. They're trying to make it as easy as possible to be a part of those things. All right. I'm rambling now. Michael here. Support our female veterans with cancer. The Jennifer Cahill. Yes. Jennifer Cahill. They are having isn't it a poker run, Michael? Jennifer Cahill. So I know, Megan Burns. I call her, Megan McTammany formerly. She's on the board there. And Megan talks to me all the time about it. I probably have a business card or some information she just gave me when I saw her last. So it's all about female veterans, and where they're in need. You know, Michael put the link in there. I highly encourage it. I'll share it on the podcast as well. Very important information. Very important for us to be a part of these organizations. Other veterans organizations that are doing great things. Guys, we're not the only game in town anymore. It used to be back in the day there was only 5 veterans organizations. I get it. There was the Legion, there was the VFW, there was the Vietnam veterans. That was it. Now there's half a million. There's 500,000 501c3s that organize that identify as helping veterans. We don't have to look at them as competition, dude. They're allies. They're allies. How can we help them? How can they help us? We have an asset that those other organizations usually do not have. And I say usually because some of them do have brick and mortar locations, but they don't have as many. We have over 400 VFWs in the state of Pennsylvania. I dare you to find me another veterans organization that has 400 brick and mortar locations across the state. That's an asset. That's something that we have that these other organizations don't have. And what I mean by an asset is that you can offer your space to these organizations. Hey, you're doing something cool. You want to set up in my parking lot? You need to use my field? Whatever. And you get those people to come out and they do it about their mission. And it helps you as a VFW because now people come out and they say, "Oh, I didn't even know this place was here. I never joined the VFW. I didn't know what the VFW was about. I used to think, you know, we got to knock down these walls. People think it's just a smoky old bar with the Vietnam guys in it. Trust me, we still got our Vietnam guys here. We're not trying to get rid of them, but we got to take the next step forward. If you're not smoke free, I get it. We've been smoke free for a while. My post here, it was very important to me. So I think this November will be 5 years or 6 years that we've been smoke free. I get posts like the smoke inside. Cool. I truly, in my heart, I'm a libertarian. I believe you should be able to, if it's the will of the people, that's what you should vote for it and have it. So if that's what you're doing and you want to be a smoking post, then be a smoking post. Lean into it. Be that. But if you're not, then lean into that as well. But that has nothing to do with these other organizations. Jennifer Cahill, RWB, Travis Manion Foundation, very big down here in the southeastern corner. We have to lean into these organizations. We have to let them know that they have an ally in us and that we're not here to, you know, push them away, or we're not here to, we can share the spotlight. I want to share one more thing because I was talking about it earlier. All right. I think this is going to be it. Yeah, there we go. All right. So this is the Commander's Challenge. So when you log in and you go to reporting, I think everybody can see this. I think you see your post query when you first come in. You know, you can see where you're at percentage wise. And then you go to Commander's Challenge and you can see, you know, here's Division 1. And divisions are by how large your post is. So Division 1, I think, is the largest of all the posts. We don't have many Pennsylvania posts that are up here. I don't know if we even have any. I don't know how. I didn't do a lot of research on this beforehand. I wanted to before I went, but I'll make every excuse not to do these podcasts and to record. And I just decided to start doing it. I'm just looking for anyone where we're in the top 5. Again, you guys are rolling through with me. Oh, maybe that wasn't even working before. All right. So here we go. I think we had one in number 5. No, we don't. So each one of these that are at the top on December 3rd. So here's the first one I saw for Pennsylvania. Post 6753. They're 10% behind the leader right now, which is 6636 in Indiana. You have 20 days, guys. You have 20 days. Right now, I'm on the opposite end of this, guys. So here's my post. Okay, post 1074. We're at 37%. Now I'm in defense mood. I'm going to be every day checking this thing to see if anybody's creeping up, because it takes one person one day to put their one quartermaster to put their memberships in, and guess what? They rocket up this thing, and now they're done my competition. This Missouri up 116%. Go you. Damn. Okay. So anyway, I could give a whole class just on this stuff and talking about that. But I've already been rambling for about 20 minutes now. I just wanted to update again. I'll follow up again. 21 days, Voice of Democracy, Patriots Pen. One is all you need. You need one participant for each one. 81 days till the end of the year. 100% plus one, including 15 members that are new and reinstated for an $850 check. October contest ends again in 21 days. If be a leader in your division, get there, get that $1,000 stipend, and then the School of Instruction membership instructions. Hey, I'm probably going to record another one on Wednesday for all the stuff I didn't say on this podcast or on this recording. I appreciate you for all you do, and enjoy your Sunday, and keep promoting your events, guys. Promote. You can't put it out enough. You can't put it out enough ways and let people know what we're doing. Get all the other things that are required. Your community service reports. Your community service report for September should have already been submitted. You got to get that thing out, because that's, again, another thing that's a requirement for Allstate. And you can't push it enough. And I know the commander made some changes. I don't want to quote what they were, but 10% community growth is an all-American requirement. So that means, are you doing the reporting to get it in? Action Corps, can't stress it enough. In fact, that's probably what the call on Wednesday, my podcast on Wednesday, is going to be about. I never did one about the legislative conference. Amazing experience, guys. We get on the phone, we get on these Zoom calls, and we promote what's important to the VFW when it comes to legislative priorities. They aren't the only things that are going on legislative priorities, but the VFW picks a couple that they think are close to passing and that they can have influence on to get passing. That's what we're here to do, guys. We're here to help veterans, and there's no better way to do it than the passing legislation in D.C. and have it enacted in our hometowns. That's it. That's the game, guys. I get geeked up every time I get on these legislative calls. I enjoy it so much. The fact that I get to see what's going on, and we get to get on the phone, and we had a couple Congress people and senators get up. In fact, I recruited a couple for the auxiliary. I still got to follow up on that, because talking to them, you find out, oh, my brother was in Vietnam. All right, well, you member the VFW auxiliary? Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, cool. You're gonna get an application. We're gonna make you a part of the auxiliary. That's membership, guys. Auxiliary membership is as important as active membership. We got to be lockstep with the auxiliary, and we got to help them out, and they're going to help us out. I see it more and more now, how there's a clear line there. We got to help out that other organization, whatever you want to call it. Our subordinate organization. I don't like the subordinate organization. They're right in lockstep with us. And I look forward to helping that organization grow as they do so. All right. I rambled enough. It's like 22 minutes. I'm going to go get some breakfast. Appreciate you guys. Thanks.